I would put it down and I just like, oh shoot, oh my God. Ah, my hair got caught in the skate. Hey there, what's going on? I'm A-Dub on Dubs and welcome to my channel, Skate Shit. Today's video is the first in like a get to know your skate series where I talk about each part of the skate and give a little explanation. Let's hope that this doesn't go on for too long, but today's video, we are talking about toe stops versus jam plugs. If either of those things do not sound familiar to you, this video is for you and we're going to get right into it. First things first, you're probably most familiar with toe stops. So on my Bonds, I have a pair of toe stops. These are like big rubber piece at the top of the skate. So that way when I'm skating and I need to come to a stop, I just tip my skate forward and drag my toe stop along the ground. That's the basic mechanics of a toe stop. Any type of skater you are, there are other things you can do with a toe stop aside from just stopping with it. But for the main purpose of this video, toe stops are for stopping. The two styles of toe stops that you'll come across are adjustable or non-adjustable, aka bolts on. So if you ever hear bolts on, that is a very specific type of toe stop. And if you have bolt on or adjustable toe stops, the two different ones, they are not compatible with each other. If your plate is specific to adjustable toe stops, you can only use adjustable toe stops, and then vice versa. If you have bolt on skates, then you can only use bolt on for that. So a lot of like Impalas are bolt on, and then like a lot of other skates tend to be adjustable. So say for instance, I have an adjustable toe stop here, and you know it's adjustable because this bolt, well, this, what is this? This screw right here, you would use a hex key to unlock it so that way you can adjust the toe stop higher or lower. I like mine higher, so that's why it's all the way up here. But this is an adjustable toe stop. So because of that, I know that I cannot use bolt on toe stops for this plate. With toe stops, you have long stems and you have short stems. And these are a pair of gumball toe stops, and these are the short stems. In my Bonds, I have a pair of long stems. So that's just another difference to like look out for with toe stops. If the longer stem just means that you'll be able to put that toe stop closer to the ground. And again, I don't like to put them too close to the ground because I trip over my toe stops all the time. So the higher, the better for me. And so with toe stops, this is just an example boot. This is really bad, but this is what it looks like when you don't have any toe stops inside of it. So this is the toe stop housing here. And generally with your toe stop, you would just screw it right on in. And one thing that's important to know is with these, I would have wanted my adjustable washer. So that way, when I put them in, I can tighten it so that my toe stops don't fall out. So this is a like really bad example, but I'm just showing for like where the toe stop would go. And depending on the plate that you have, again, like with my Bonds, you'll have a adjustable screw here where you won't need to worry about having that washer. So it really just depends, and you would have to get to know, like understand the plate that you have to know whether you should get, whether you need like that that wrench or not. But generally, the plate is more so like if you have an adjustable toe stop, you use adjustable toe stops. If you have bolt on ones, you use bolt on. So that's pretty much the main thing about toe stops. You're really wanting to use them to stop. Like think of it like toe stop in the name of love. On the opposite side of toe stops are jam plugs. And if you ever hear some of jam plugs, you might also hear dance plugs, but these are literally, wait, can you see that? These here are literally they're actually just plugs. They're plugs that when you take out your toe stops, a lot of like skaters who dance or like do any type of like rhythmic skating tend to take out the jam plugs. So at the rinks, I never use toe stops. I prefer jam plugs, and I'll tell you a story about that later. But basically, jam plugs are meant to protect not only the rink floors or whatever surface you're skating on, but the skate as well. So say for instance, if I was just skating on these skates how they are, like with nothing in the toe stop housing, and I'm dragging them across concrete or wood or whatever, over time my plate is going to get messed up. Like it's inevitable. So jam plugs are really great, and you put them the same way. You just screw them right on in, and they're little things that just sit and protect the housing. They come in lots of different sizes and colors, and generally they're out of rubber, but a pair that I have, these ones right here, you can see that it's like heart shaped and it's very flat to the skate, and they actually glow in the dark. So I got these off of Etsy, and they're 3D printed. They glow in the dark. I love these things. I bought 2 pairs. But there's so many different sizes. Like they have stars, they have like hearts, they have just regular, these are regular Riddell plugs, and they're not expensive. Like jam plugs are cheaper than toe stops. And I would say almost significantly. Like sometimes depending on the toe stops that you get, they can cost $20 a pair. But I think the most that I paid for jam plugs, these were $10 a pair, just because they're cut like specialty, but these were like $6. So they're really inexpensive. One huge difference that I realized when skating on toe stops versus jam plugs is, before when I first started skating, I only used toe stops and never even heard of a jam plug. So I went to the rink and I was like, what the heck are those things? Like, they're not toe stops, but like I see that they're on the skate, so what are they called? And you know, I found out jam plugs. So I got a pair for myself, and I don't know why, but I decided to skate on them in the tennis court outside for the first time, and it made me realize how much I relied on my toe stops. Like I would have it, and you know when you develop a habit, you unconsciously do it. So I would keep trying to put my toe stop down to come to a stop, and I'm like, oh shoot, my toe stops are not there. It's just this little jam plug, and like it's not meant for stopping. So I would put it down, and I just like, oh shoot, oh my god, my hair got caught in the skate. Okay. So I would like try to put my foot down to stop, and it's just the toe stop. So I would face plant or like just come down really hard. So over time, I really built up that, I worked away that reliance to put my toe stop down immediately. And I noticed like my balance improved. I was able to transfer my weight more easily. And it's just like a lot of things that I didn't realize I had developed while using the toe stops. The jam plugs really broke me out of it. So if there's one thing I can say about the jam plugs that I really recommend, is if you don't want to consistently skate on them, then at least try and like swap them out every now and then and just get a little bit more used to using jam plugs, because it really helps your like skating overall and not just like your ability to stop or not. And you do have to learn other techniques to be able to stop on jam plugs. So it just, for me personally, I felt like I became a much better skater, much stronger skater, fundamentally when I swapped over to jam plugs. So there you have it. That's like a very like simple condensed video on toe stops versus jam plugs. If you have any questions, drop a comment down below. I'm always here to respond. And then also like if you're using, do you prefer jam plugs? Do you prefer toe stops? Like let me know. I like why and everything. Everyone has different reasons, but other than that, I will see you all in the next video. Take care of yourself, drink water, go skate, enjoy some nice weather, and yeah, bye. If you can hear that crunching, that's my bearded dragon eating. She's hungry. Okay, bye.